Hi all. So welcome to our vision board community. And today I'm just inviting one of the man is really inspiring a lot of people. Before I am introducing that man, I will coming to the some of the question. So most of the people are asking me, Devi, I'm coming from the sales background or I'm coming from different field. An MBA graduate or any other thing. I just want to move into the career, transform the career into Azure or data engineering field or like a technical skill, is it easy or not? That is the question they are asking. But this man, the coming I will introduce, the man is the perfect example of how he convert or how the sales experience into a technical guy, continuous practicing 1.5 year of time, continuously practicing SQL is the first thing, then sharing to the community also, like in the LinkedIn post also, every day putting posts just to solving the complex scenarios and giving the motivation to everyone in people. So that is the one thing I just think like this kind of man I want to share into this community, because people who depressed and do demotivated different, I already studied from different field, so how I move into technical, he is the perfect example of the whoever looking into the career transition. So I'm just answering that question also, whoever pinged me on the LinkedIn and YouTube and all. So welcome to Arun, are you there?
Hi, Devi.
Yeah. Hi Arun, how are you?
I'm doing good. It's a perfect, climate here,
Okay, okay.
and
I don't. You are first. You can introduce. You are currently. You are where you are coming to this podcast and all, and your background. People know you, right?
yeah.
Yes.
Um, so myself, Arun, and I'm residing in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, USA, and I recently moved to this place. I would say, 2.5 months before. Prior to that, I was in India, and I was working as a sales and marketing guy. So I had 18 years of experience in sales and marketing, and I started my career in 2004. And in the recent time now, 1.5 years before, uh, I decided to do my career transition from sales and marketing to data domain. So
Okay.
the very first thing I done is uh, I joined on a course. Okay, I joined a course in a reputed institution which is offering data science and business analytics. I am not, revealing the institution name. I don't want to know endorse those institution because I joined because of different reason. Because
Okay.
I was wanted to opt for MBA, but with the 18 years of experience, people decide, told me that no, don't do it MBA because we already done a two MBA because of your experience.
Exactly. But you divert a change, right?
Yeah, so that's why I had a no hunch no in data because the last 3-4 years time I used to handle a large quantity of data, and those data I worked in Excel. The problem with
Okay.
Excel is it has a limitation. You cannot do it now more than I mean anything more than 30 MB. You will face and the issue in the Excel to
To analyzing the
flawless.
data,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So one point of time I used to download 150 MB data.
Mm,
It is like 2 years, 3 years, 4 years data,
mm.
and handling it in Excel is very tough because even if it is a copy paste job, it will take half an hour, 1 hour time, and because of
Uh,
the size of the file as well as the ability of the Excel.
mm.
So then I searched for something to replace it. Then I came to know that no SQL and no and Python can now
Mm.
uh, reduce that this kind of difficulties while you are handling a large number of data.
Yeah, exactly.
That has inspired me that even though in my company, my S1 company, we were
Mm,
not using SQL and Python, but
mm.
as a personal interest, I started to learning SQL.
Learning. Yeah,
So
exactly. Because sales, the marketing is not needed these kind of skills and all, right? Just
yeah,
go and selling these kind of thing. Normally, this is kind of an outsourcing to the IT companies.
actually, the thing is that see,
Mm.
sales guys don't need data, but they need insight. So
Yes.
that is where we played a role. Okay,
mm,
so we go through this data, we understand the patterns,
mm.
and so with the sales experience, domain experience, we come to know that where we are not lagging, where is the opportunity,
Oh,
only using by the data. Okay,
yes.
so 4 years data with a trend,
Mm,
and I mean, I handle the large portfolio of products. I mean, you won't believe that there are 800 plus SKUs, that 800 single, I mean, products we
mm.
used to sell on a point of a time, and
Okay.
the data I access is all India data.
Mm, mm,
That's a huge, I mean, huge data. I mean, that when you work on big data,
mm.
you can play with that. Okay, you can
Yes.
enjoy how to play with that. So that has given me a lot of hunch to take a career in I mean data domain. Then later
Technical data.
uh,
Okay.
I understood what actually requires
Mm,
to become a data analyst or no data engineer.
mm.
And
Okay.
somehow I preferred for data analyst. Like I use SQL and
Mm.
some of the Python libraries like Pandas. Uh,
But data analysts, they need more probably like their SQL and the Tableau or the Excel, right? So that is the
yeah,
career path. Uh,
I have a. I mean, I knew Tableau at that point of time, and
okay.
then most of the companies now using Power BI because it's part of Microsoft package. So I learned
Microsoft.
Power BI too. So
Yes.
what more inspired me is SQL.
Mm,
SQL is such a tool where you can write like your normal language, English language, but
mm,
you can extract data using as a query,
mm,
and that too. When I started looking at the websites like a Strata Scratch,
mm.
Data Lemur,
Mm.
so I come across a lot of interview questions. So those
Okay.
questions are intriguing. Like
Uh,
initially it was very tough for me. I used to have hints and to solve the question, but one
okay.
point of time,
How many months? And then, for example, you mentioned, right? You just think like the SQL is difficult, but how many months you took, for example, from the basic learn, from a not technical to learn the SQL? How many months you put effort consistently?
okay. So honestly speaking,
Uh,
to learn SQL, it took
mm,
me only 10 days.
10 days.
Okay,
Okay.
10 days.
Mm,
Okay, I learned through some YouTube channel. Okay,
okay.
it's only 10 days. Then later I bought a course from that person. He's
Mm,
tutor is very good guy. So
okay.
what happened every day I allocate 1 hour.
Mm,
I mean, irrespective of
mm,
anything happens in my day-to-day work,
mm.
but I kept 1 hour, 9 to 10 in
Okay.
the evening. Okay, night.
Evening time. Okay. Mm,
Okay,
mm,
so that time nobody will know. Even if I used to have a dinner at that time,
mm.
I start my system and started looking at it.
Okay.
So
Okay. Mm, mm, mm.
then parallelly I practice with the I, data set, and
Okay. Mm,
so 10 days only to learn SQL. Okay, even
okay.
if you're good at this
Mm,
thing, um, you are a programmer or you are from an IT background,
mm.
maybe already some of the languages. Okay, it
Yes.
will not take more than 3 days. But
Okay. Mhm.
what actually requires is how we are solving a problem through SQL.
Yes.
That takes time
Mm.
because I started visiting certain websites like Data Lemur and Strata Sketch,
Mm.
where the questions were with the hints. So
Mm.
whenever I try, initially I don't know how to crack it. I know the
Okay.
syntax, okay,
Mm.
but cracking took. I mean, and the approach I had, with
You are
Excel.
getting some hint, right, from the data luminance site. You are
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
some hint,
So
trying to solve.
so I
Yeah.
followed only hints to solve it. But one point of time
Okay.
I stopped it. I stopped using hints. So
Mm.
I
Mm.
thinking in the perspective of SQL.
Mm.
So
Okay.
and I learned some technique like
Mm.
how to solve a SQL with the 3 steps.
Mm.
So one is what is the input table? what is the
Mm.
output table required.
Table. Okay.
Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
that is the first thing. So
Mm.
you know how many columns in the input table and what they record in the output table. So
Yes.
that is the thing first I sparked, because normally
Mm.
without looking at a problem or table, I
Mm.
started solving it. Then later
Mm.
I understood how to approach that
Mm.
uh, problems. So
How
that
many days, for example, I don't, this is the question I also in the YouTube. How many days, for example, initially they try to solve the problem, they are not able to solve the one. Second day also they tried, but they are not able to uh, do the thing. So how you overcome that problem?
see, I was about to give up SQL in a
Mm.
month time because I know a
Okay.
basic, but cracking these problems. No, I
Mm.
mean, that was not a easy task for me.
Okay.
So I used to daily basis I tried, but I failed.
Mm.
Almost
Mm.
month time.
Mm.
It took almost 1 month to realize the change the approach.
Mm.
But I was about to give up, and some of the video something like this. Someone told like don't look at the hint. Okay,
Okay.
start thinking of solving a problem on your own.
Mm.
So
Mm.
that has sparked me something like okay. So I started trying afterwards. So I took
Mm.
simple questions, then medium questions,
Okay.
then hard questions. Instead of directly going to hard questions, okay, step by step. You have to go step by step. So
Mm.
I had a patience that time. Okay, so first
Okay.
month almost I was about to drop, and
Mm.
second month I started cracking questions. Okay,
Okay.
and I mean I believe someone helped me to post in
Mm.
the LinkedIn, and
Yeah, that time we already saw it because every day, I think from the January or February something, right? 2023. I
yeah,
saw your post that time every day.
yeah. So from that, I mean, uh, that become a habit for me that
Mm.
every day I have to put something. So
Okay.
so that is for that I have to every day evening 5 o'clock exactly. Whether
Mm.
it is
Mm.
I mean that time I used to work in my office by 5 o'clock. I will leave. So
Mm.
6 o'clock I will leave from office. But somehow I managed to do it. Those
Mm.
two around 2 o'clock or something. So early morning I crack
Mm.
it and now schedule it. Okay.
Mm.
Sometimes if it is a hectic week, I used to do it in the
Mm.
weekend. So in
Okay.
Saturdays, Sunday, I
Mm.
used to crack 6 or 7 problems
Mm.
at a time. Then I
Mm.
schedule it to
Schedule
post
it.
it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then one point of time, I came across from your suggestion that no, Arun, why don't you keep it as a 100-day challenge, like day one, day two, two.
Yeah.
So that I started. So
Mm.
what happened? To my surprise, a
Mm.
couple of people started following rigorously, and
Mm.
uh,
Mm.
and I got a good friends out of it because of that.
Okay.
And one guy called me. I mean, before I leave, India,
Mm.
that guy just called me. Why
Mm.
don't you, start a SQL course? I'm ready to
Uh,
pay. I
uh,
said,
uh,
no, I'm not into that. I'm moving to US,
okay.
and maybe I can help you now with that tips and tricks how I
Okay.
make
Team,
it
this is
very.
the reason because Adonis posted the things and all. So that was the reason me and Arun also connected to this vision board community. So that is the turning point because I'm just telling, like honestly telling, whatever the background you are coming from, if you are a will, whatever the Arun did, definitely you can give like a better frequency people you will found in your life. So like when I talked with Arun also, Arun is giving like full of like I was coming from sales, but he has good knowledge of SQL and things. This is enough for kind of data analysis and these kind of thing, Tableau and Excel, these kind of analysis. That is really good actually. And so that is the one thing happened. And one more thing, like surprisingly, I got a message from Arun today. Like Arun, you can tell India people also how you cracked this thing. How many days you just landed into US, right?
Yeah. So, see, the morning I messaged Devi is that I got an offer in. I mean, I joined as a budget analyst in Allegheny County. Allegheny County is the county where I stay in US, and the job I landed is a government job. So that was
Congratulations.
and so I mean almost I got this job, I mean 2 days less than 2 months of my
Mm,
presence in US.
mm,
So
mm,
how
mm.
it happened is like the very first day I landed in US. No, I landed in May 15, and
Okay.
in a first week, all this SSN, all these things. No, you have to get into this. So I done my SSN, then I got into
Mm,
bank account. The
mm,
certain basic things here you have to do. You have to get your
mm.
uh, I mean, learner's permit for no
Yes.
driving license.
Mm, mm,
Then afterwards, you have to get your learners. I mean, you have to get your driver license.
mm,
And in meantime, I took my state ID. So those
mm,
times what happened,
mm.
I started going to government offices. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So my place to downtown is 5 miles, and
Mm,
it takes only 15 to 20 minutes to reach to downtown. I love to roam
mm,
around downtown. So
mm,
what I do, I get down into downtown. Okay, I do all my works. For my son's vaccination, I have to visit the
mm, mm, mm,
county hospital.
mm,
So wherever I go, the first thing I mean, as a guy who's looking for a job, what I do. So
mm.
I look at hiring posters wherever the hiring posters are there. I not just look at it. So
Okay.
initially, I was like thinking of getting a job through job portals like
Okay.
Dice. Dice is the one of the job portal here. A lot of job portals are there. So
Mm,
those
mm,
time I used to apply for data analyst. I look for a data analyst job and
mm,
remote location or my
mm,
Pittsburgh location.
mm, mm.
Okay. So it is like every day I used to apply 10, 15 jobs.
Yes.
But thing is that market is not good here. Here
Uh,
that
I
recession
think
is happening.
everywhere the restriction is hitting, right? But
Yeah.
you get the
And
offer
US,
not.
in US, many of my friends also told me around it's not a right time you landed. It's not a right
Mm,
time. But anyway, you keep trying. No,
mm.
what I did, I keep 15, 20 jobs every day, and sometimes I need to modify my resume for each and every job.
Resume. Mm, mm.
So that is slightly hectic. But the thing is that at least I would have applied 150 to 200 jobs in the
Mm.
first month.
First month,
Okay.
okay. Mhm.
And
That means don't give up. That is a message Arun is giving to us. Don't give up.
so
Apply the
none
job.
none has come with interest schedule. Everything was rejected. Some
Mm,
of them not noticed by anyone. And
mm.
I started applying, keep applying. What one point of time I understood that I need to land some job. Okay.
Okay.
So because for me, job is not for a monetary purpose, but at least to kill my time.
Mm,
Because my wife is working. The thing
mhm.
is that I moved to US because my wife is working. So with
Mm.
dependent visa, I come down to US.
Okay.
But you had, see, imagine you had a 18 years of career and day out you work like
Yes.
anything.
You just
Suddenly,
changing into this one. It was really difficult, right? So when
yeah. So
another country.
sitting ideal means for me, I don't know how to kill my time. I cannot start watching
Mm,
Netflix whole day because my son is sharing the TV. He will not give the TV from 9 to 6.
mm, mm.
So when I started going to downtown and look at the this hiring posted
Yeah.
wherever the so
Okay.
I came to know that I mean very short time, within a short time I came to know that this government jobs are it's also available for public.
Mm. Public.
Irrespective of your citizenship, you can apply.
Mm. Okay.
So
That
I
is a
double
good
check.
thing, right?
Yeah, I double check with people that can I apply for adoption? Is it no?
Mm.
If you have a work authorization, you can do it. So
Okay.
thanks to DHS, this Home Security, that 1 year before,
Mm.
they made that work authorization very simple. That the moment you land in US, okay,
Mm.
suppose
Mm.
you have a I mean visa like I mean I'm L1 dependent, mine is L2. Okay,
Mm.
so if you are having you have a eligible to work.
Okay.
Normally, earlier you used to have a no work authorization. Okay,
Mm.
so
Okay.
that will take time. Okay, that kind of identity card. Okay,
Mm.
now the moment you land in US,
Mm.
okay, they print your L2S. Okay, which
Okay.
means the
Mm.
day you landed in US, you can start
Mm.
work or you can do a
Oh,
business.
Okay.
So that is one of the I mean I mean amazing thing here that
Mm,
the recent time in a time in a
mm,
year time they made this thing simple. So
mm.
people said if you have a work authorization you can do it, but
You
because
can
you're
do
not
it.
going because you're not going to run for a governor. So why don't
Yeah.
you start applying? So I started
Mm,
applying. I found a website
mm.
and I started applying each and every job.
But I don't actually, my question is like, because everyone is struggling to get in a job, but how you focused? Because I can see like that every member, you can see, you can also the member, right? We, when the vision board also, like every member, there is sharpen their focus, and I can see they're manifesting their dream jobs in their mind also. How you, because 18 years and you are landing in a US with a different kind of thinking and different kinds of skill, how you manifested or how you take that goal into your life? What is the, like any kind of, you think like when you coming back to now you surprise, like, so you think that it's like a miracle or these kind of feeling you are like that, so that is the how you achieve that in a very short period of time.
Yeah, see, thing is that I brought down the focus, my focus into narrow, like because
Okay.
see, initially I was applying for many jobs. Then
Hmm.
I brought down my focus into only one thing because I found opportunity in that
Hmm.
government job. Okay,
Okay.
so there are multiple avenues you can get a job in US. Only in
Okay.
America, only in government jobs are
Hmm.
non-profit organization jobs. Like non-profit, I'd say there are six universities here, some colleges are there, and the
Hmm.
entire Pittsburgh is treated by UPMC. UPMC means University of Pittsburgh Medical Center. Okay,
Okay.
like the government hospital, the entire Pittsburgh is with UPMC. Okay,
Hmm.
lot of jobs in those UPMC. Okay, and
Okay, that
government
means
jobs,
vacancies are there, right, in the register.
vacancies are there, and
Oh.
what I'm trying to say is, try
Hmm.
all the avenues. Okay, it is not
Hmm.
that you cannot land with only, I mean, the fancy companies. Okay,
Hmm.
or IT companies or something. Uh, Today's world, okay, IT is required for everyone. Okay, it is not only
Everywhere.
IT firms. Okay,
Hmm. Hmm.
uh, even a guy who's having a supermarket, the guy
Hmm.
required IT because
IT skill.
multiple computers they are using for no cashier. Okay, they
Exactly.
require.
Yes.
So everywhere that is required. Okay.
Hmm.
The thing is that how you are I mean, finding those opportunity. It is not that
Hmm.
I will only apply for these companies or these domain and all.
Hmm.
You have a knowledge or expertise, you can use
Hmm.
it anywhere.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Really,
Got it.
if you're following the crowd,
Hmm.
okay, and I mean, 100 people applying for the same job, and
Hmm.
your probability of not getting a job is 1/100. Okay,
One by
but
hundred. Yes.
if you're applying in a different venues and where
Hmm.
the people are applying only 5 people, your probability is not 20%. Okay,
Hmm.
so think of those line where you can get your job
Yes.
and your probability high probability is there.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
so for me, it is like I first initially I did not know decide to go for this analyst job, but
Hmm.
whatever comes to me, I started applying to understand how the process are happening.
Hmm.
Then
Hmm.
within a week time, I understood how to apply for government job. Here,
Okay. Okay. That is the process, right? Okay. First, you need to narrow down, then understand the process, then prepare, right? This is the
yeah,
you applied for getting this job.
yes, yes.
Okay. Okay. Got
So,
it.
so it is like I maybe uh, within 2 months I got a job that too in US. Maybe
Hmm.
people may say it's a luck. I would say it's not luck. Luck favors who try. Okay,
Hmm. Hmm.
luck
Yes.
will not favor who does not try. So
Okay.
I tried different permutation combination
Hmm.
in a period of 2 months.
Okay.
I
That is
would
the
say
reason you are getting this one, right? This
so.
job.
I tell you, I even applied for Verizon,
Hmm.
AT&T,
Hmm.
McDonald's, KFC, Chipotle,
Hmm.
Wendy's,
Hmm.
Lowe's.
Hmm.
Lowe's is a big hardware supermarket here. Okay,
Okay. Yes. Mm-hmm.
American Natural. Okay,
Hmm.
FedEx,
Okay.
DHS.
You.
DHL.
Everywhere you
You
use.
name,
Okay.
see, wherever I see any logo, then I
Mm.
check which is the
Oh,
company.
great.
There is something
Yeah.
called no, Giant Eagle. Giant Eagle is a pharmacy here. That is a supermarket kind of a thing. Okay,
Mm.
Walmart. Okay, Costco.
Okay.
You
Everywhere you
name,
are using.
everywhere. I sit, in the, my room, and I started, searching, wherever there is no
Mm.
career opportunities are there.
Mm. Mm.
So I
Okay.
prepare 2, 3 resume for
Mm.
the
Mm.
basic,
Applying for the different positions also,
different.
right?
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So I used to have Arun analyst, Arun
Mm.
sales. Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
different categories also.
different categories. So
Yes.
two room. I mean, I applied almost more than 300 jobs,
Mm.
and I didn't count anything. Okay. The
Okay.
first thing I do is, in a day, after doing all my works, okay, I start
Yeah.
doing. My wife leaves by 8:30, 9 o'clock.
I don't in the
So
morning time or evening time you should apply for this job. Morning time, right? Or evening.
yeah, it is like, normally I do it in the morning. But
Mm.
thing is that whenever I come across anything, okay,
Any profile. Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
even in Facebook, and
Mm.
even in the, YouTube, something
Mm.
is not coming, in the screen. What I try to
We
do,
just
I
apply.
immediately
Mm.
search it, and I do it. Okay,
Mm. Okay.
so
Yeah.
that is the thing. So only thing is, people may say, I mean, things are not good around here, and
Mm.
it has to settle down. But I'm
Mm.
telling you, the
It
world
will
is
be.
revolving. The world is not stopping. No, the globe is no rotating.
Exactly.
Okay, when the globe is not stopping, okay, there
Mm.
are always no job for everyone. The
Yeah,
thing is
I don't know.
that
I
how.
just want to one line of quotes also because for people whoever really want to depress or give up in the situation, can you give one quotes also to handling how to handle the situation, how to win, the like a win-win kind of situation.
See, keep trying. It's a
Mm,
simple thing. Okay, and I like, Nike's, tagline. Just do it.
mm,
Okay,
mm,
not doing anything is a crime. Doing
exactly.
something is, not a crime.
Mm,
So you keep trying. That's a simple thing. Okay,
simple
that
thing.
is the what, consistency.
Mm,
When I started doing SQL, one guy
mm,
told me, like, you
mm,
keep doing it.
mm.
If you
Yes.
keep doing it, you are consistently doing it. And
Mm,
when you consistently doing it, you will learn it.
mm,
Same way, you keep trying.
mm,
Never stop, like, see, it is not that you are only getting a job. There is a
mm,
bunch of people, a group of people are not getting a job. Okay,
mm.
correct?
Yes.
So who are, trying every day. Okay, same time you have to, upskill yourself. Okay,
Mm,
I'm not saying only apply a job.
mm.
You need to upskill,
Absolutely.
Okay, that is more important. See,
Mm,
people, you feel that, no, uh, uh, learning something new, new,
mm,
at the age of, no, 30 or 35 something.
mm.
Believe me, I'm nearing 40. Okay,
Mm, mm. You are
and
the true inspiration, Arun. Actually, people also me like, for example, when I calling people also, they are telling, Devi, I have the 35 or 37 years of experience. Is this course or is this this kind of transition I can able to do? But
okay,
I'm telling them, team, anyone can do upskill, right? So anyone can do in our community. You also know that some of the community member are also coming from the sales, but I can see like they are everyone consistently putting the effort and they are kind of diving motivation inside there, hard working. These are the main skill. They are getting the jobs and they are making the success stories. In your cases also, right? Because every day putting the solving the problem in your because you are handling with a lot of states in India, right? For the as a manager, as a sales
yeah,
manager.
yeah,
But the
yeah.
same time, yeah,
I
you are
used to
doing.
travel a lot. I used to
Hmm.
travel a lot in India. Okay,
Hmm.
the thing is that, see, mine is one thing in, in my mind.
Hmm.
Is that 5 o'clock in the evening, the post has to go live on
Hmm.
LinkedIn. Okay,
Okay. Hmm.
so what I'll do whenever I find a time. Okay,
Hmm.
so the data Lemur status guide does not require any SQL Server or MySQL Workbench to,
Hmm.
solve it. You can
Hmm.
do it on the internet, on the screen itself. Okay,
Yes.
so whenever I find a time, I started working on it and keep saving
Mm.
it. And once I got the the desired result, then see, I used to choose tools also to get
Mm.
to do the description. Then I take no help of no Chat GPT.
Okay,
Okay,
okay. Mhm.
so for for a code snippet, I try some carbon, something like that. Okay,
Mm. Mm. Okay.
so those things are handy. Okay, so
And
nowadays,
mm.
I mean, I'm not, writing, on my own uh, to reply any emails. Okay,
Mm.
sometimes required, then I use the, help of Chat GPT. Okay,
Okay.
I
Mhm. Anyway,
drop.
it is really good around because you share this kind of thing, right? It's really good actually because ChatGPT and any tools we can use. But I can see like you put a lot of effort to make your transition. But it is
See,
like
that is what I
that
mean.
is the really reason, right?
So knowing things is no record, no certain level of
Uh,
searching, eager to learn certain things. No,
mm,
uh,
mm,
uh, if I'm not no searching or looking for something, then I'm
mm.
not heard about Chat GPT. Okay,
Okay, okay.
when the
Mhm.
Chat GPT was launched, I think within a week time, I become a subscriber.
Mm, mm,
So
mm.
those
Okay.
time, before it is, before it is hitting, 1 million subscriber, I subscribe for that.
Mm,
Okay,
mm,
so those
mm,
time who are enrolled, that time,
mm.
they got initial access.
Yes.
After some time, they have not given access to anyone. People keep
Mm,
trying. So what I'm saying,
yes.
you need to look around what is happening. There are a lot of newsletters you can subscribe to
Mm,
understand what's happening in the IT world,
mm.
because it's a very dynamic industry, like
Changing dynamic.
changing
Exactly.
anything. So in sales,
Mm.
there is no tactics changed.
Mm.
Okay.
But IT is like a different thing. Every time it's like changing. We need to be upskilled. Then only we can stay in this field, right? So we need connections. You also mentioned you get a lot of connections also from the everywhere, right? So like that is kind of a very important thing. I think like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is more important. So, network is more important. Okay, you
Mm.
come to know many things from different people.
Yes.
I strongly suggest one thing.
Mm.
When you share something, you
Mm.
receive something. Okay,
Yes.
if you don't
When
share
you share
anything,
something, yes, exactly. Definitely, that is
if
a
you
good.
feel that you can keep everything with you, I cannot share anything because I don't
Mm.
want to give my trade secret. It's
Mm.
not like that. Everyone get to know, or everyone get the access to know what you know. Okay,
Yes.
so it is maybe today, they
Mm.
might get to know it next week. Okay,
Mm.
so who are interesting. The thing
Mm.
is that when you share something, people tend to share return favor. Like if you're
Yes.
giving some sweet to someone, they also offer you sweet back to you. So
Mm.
that way, when you
That's a
share
very
something, you will come to know a lot of people. See,
mm.
uh,
Mm.
my followers has increased from LinkedIn, which I
Mm.
did not notice. The later
Mm.
period I noticed
I
from
never heard.
900, 700 to 900. I think from the level
Uh,
it
uh,
moved to 1,700 in a matter of 2 months time, I think. Okay,
mm.
but
Mm.
I did not count it. But later I understood with the analytics LinkedIn provided, it
Okay.
moved that drastically. The thing is
Mm.
that when I share those information,
Mm.
people know that
Then
no,
it
okay,
will be
this guy is
okay.
giving some information. So that way,
Yes.
so sharing and getting a network is more important, especially in the domain of IT.
IT. Okay. Okay.
Because a lot of things are happening. Okay,
Mm. Mm.
someone will say share you that no, hey, Databricks offering 50% no course fee. Someone may say in
Mm.
Azure you can get this much. Okay,
Mm.
someone is a Snowflake
Mm.
giving this, and someone say DBT is offering this. Okay,
Yes.
so in see, and one more thing, in succeed in IT, you need to share your skills, many applications, many knowledge what you have.
Mm.
Suppose only up to Snowflake, people may have DBT knowledge also get
Mm.
advantage over you.
Mm.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
so
Anyway, it is really good, Arun. Actually, I'm just really thank you to you because this much of information sharing to the community also. So I think I don't. We are expecting more posts from you. So I think really thanks to join this kind of podcast, and we need actually. I'm expecting more podcasts from your side also in the coming, because once you now you achieved one thing, and the next time also I'm giving an all the best. So and achieve the share in our community, because everywhere you can share your new success story. It will be inspire a lot of people. Yeah.
Yeah, sure,
Yeah.
sure.
Thanks, Arun. Thanks for joining. Actually, a lot of information Arun shared. Yeah, thank you so much, Arun. I'm waiting for your next achievement and coming to the podcast again to me.
Yeah, definitely. I'll come. I'll come in the next two podcasts. The
Yeah,
sooner the better, I think. And
definitely.
and
You
it's
can share
no.
with, because people eagerly want these kind of things from our side. So what we can do, we can share whatever we achieve, we can share with the people. Then they will give you some kind of confidence. So that is the reason I just call you, okay, Arun, can you come and do this podcast with me? He agreed, right, Arun?
Thanks. I mean, Devi, that you asked me to bring into this
Thanks,
podcast.
Arun. Yeah.
Happy to be the part of it. And many of your podcasts I've seen, but now I'm part of that now one of your
Yeah.
podcasts. Yeah, I mean that is what inspiring me, because I mean and thanks for this opportunity, and definitely I'll be available for just a phone call away anytime.
Definitely, definitely, Arun. Actually, I'm really happy to done this podcast also. This is kind of a true connectivity people with the people.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sure, sure,
Yeah.
sure.
So
Yeah.
thanks, team. So thanks for watching this podcast also. And if you have any kind of comment or suggestion, you can comment in the comment box. I can add the Arun LinkedIn profile also if you really want. So how the transition will happen, you can definitely contact Arun also. He will guide you. Don't worry, whatever he's from USA, but definitely he will guide you. So you can reach out with the Arun and let me also. If you have any kind of query, you can let me know. Whatever the time flexible, I will definitely give you the response. So thank you.